Chiefs will suffer a Super Bowl hangover this year.
Yes, I am concerned. After thinking about this, I'm hella concerned about these Chiefs because of what that collective hangover could look like. And it affects everyone different when we're talking about success. And was the hangover straight up tequila? Or was it tequila with some OJ? Because we know how that sugar hits shit, and the next day it's a little different than if you took it straight pure. And then listening to Tyreek Hill and listening to Chris Jones, ooh, they went heavy on the OJ, man. It just sounds like, one, it took this franchise 50 years to get a second Super Bowl. And already y'all saying, we chasing Jordan. Forget Jordan, we passing Jordan. What did they say? Why stop at 5?
Let's go to 7.
Let's go to 7. Okay, here's the thing. When people talk about sophomore slumps, and if you look at it in a vacuum, them trying to repeat is the sophomore year of success after their first year winning a championship last year. This is why sophomore slump is a mental dynamic and a real thing. Because if you really look at it, after you have success the first time, the second time you don't go all the way back to square one. You think you got a little of it in the bag already. So this team is already thinking they got a little of it in the bag. Like some of these wins are just going to come to them. And that will be their fatal flaw, mindset. Belichick is the only one to pull this off in the modern years, last 20 years for us. And he doesn't talk about it. He walks it. And this team right now is talking a lot. I don't know if they're going to be able to walk it.
Here's why I disagree with you, Sir Marcellus. Now, personally, I never had a hangover.
Sir.
Alcohol's never been in my vice. I told you, I'm a gambling man, not necessarily a drinking man. But from
Very
what I
nice,
know about hangovers, it is that you consume something in excess. So what you're telling me, Marcellus, is that the Chiefs have celebrated in excess. But remember, they couldn't have, because when it's time to turn up after the Super Bowl winning, the world turned down because of the pandemic. The Chiefs haven't had time to celebrate or gloat or enjoy this success in excess because the season as we knew it, it turned down and the lights turned off when they was trying to turn them up and let the club stay open. The Chiefs also, remember, are so much better than everybody else. We are all track fans here. Marcellus, Lavar, we've all proclaimed ourselves as track fans. This past weekend, I'm watching 2015 World Championships, Usain Bolt. He stumbled out of the blocks. Fastest man the world has ever seen. And he trips. Dude is literally face forward about to fall out the blocks, but he still won the race, 9.95 in 100 meters. Why? Because he was that much better than everybody else. So even if the Chiefs were to have some sort of Super Bowl hangover, you say, we wouldn't be able to tell because they're still that much better than the competition. Let's talk about the competition real quick before we get to you, Lavar. Chargers, they just lost their stud Derwin James in the back end. He ain't finna slow down the Chiefs. The Broncos, Drew Lock at quarterback. He's young and up and coming, but up and still coming. He ain't about to slow down or go toe-to-toe with the Chiefs. And then you look at the Raiders. As long as John Gruden at the helm and he can't pick between a quarterback, he ain't finna slow down the Chiefs. So when I look at the Chiefs, even if they are hungover, even if they are a little wobbly, even if they can't walk in a straight line, they still gonna get to the destination faster than the competition.
Well, divisionally, I mean, I could see them having success. And I'm not disagreeing with you, Acho, so I'm not even going to debate the whole idea of how strong the AFC is. I agree. I think Super Bowl hangover is overstated for this Kansas City team. Thus, the reason why I wore the fit that I wore today. When I heard that this was a topic, I wanted to show y'all how into this Kansas City Chiefs thing I really am. Not only do I think they're not going to have a Super Bowl hangover, but you got to keep in mind, sometimes winning is a product of wanting more. And this team, in a lot of ways, are looking at that 49ers Super Bowl game and saying, you know what, fellas? This was our gimme Super Bowl. Why? We weren't supposed to win that. We were not supposed to win that Super Bowl. San Francisco did what they needed to do, missed a couple plays. It opened up the door for us to be able to pull this one off. That picture of the quarterback, what Pat holding the dang Lombardi trophy is ironically quite the same as when Tom Brady held his first one up. It's like you're in disbelief that you got it, right? You're in disbelief that you got it.
Give a damn.
They will not only not have a Super Bowl hangover, but they will be much better than what they were even a year ago.
Man, will you get out of here, man? Look,
Red shirt,
y'all need
baby.
to calm down with this.
KC.
Oh, the pictures look the same, so that's what they're going to have the same results. Lavar, prepare better. All right, here we go. Too much can happen in a football season for anybody to sit here and predict that level of success. And when have we seen this level of success? The Cowboys in 92 and 93, Broncos 97, 98, and I've talked about the Patriots 03 and 04. And let's just talk about their one championship. Forget the 7 that they're predicting. How about the one championship? When Patrick Mahomes was hurt, where was your confidence then? When they were down twice in the playoffs by 10 points, including one game, they were down 24 points. Where was the confidence then? So in those moments, it seems like at times this team barely got by. And you're talking about how great they are stumbling out the blocks. So
first time is the hardest time.
I don't know about that because we don't have too many examples of somebody doing it again, damn it. But let me hit y'all.
Please. I'm waiting for something,
You know
Marcellus.
something that's going to shut you up.
He's still just talking.
It's time for Marcellus to hit you with the full screen king time.
Okay, here we go.
On this pie chart, let's just look at back-to-backs and see what they could do. If I could do some quick math, I know you guys went to state school, so you're going to take your time.
That is
hilarious. More than 60% of the time, the defending Super Bowl winner either misses the playoffs or is out before the conference final. I'm going to say that again. 60%, more than half, they don't even get to the conference finals. So I had to hit y'all with that. And Acho, don't you ever up here talk to the hydration situation king about a hangover. You over here talking about, he prefaces it by saying, I don't even drink that much, but let me give you a hangover one-on-one class.
Please.
Let me tell you this. It doesn't matter how much you drink if you haven't had anything to eat. And in this situation, I don't know if these guys are working the same and out there eating like they want to. And remember in the NFL, you only eat what you kill, brother.
I like your analogy, Marcellus, but once again, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you why you're wrong.
Oh, yes.
You're wrong, Marcellus, for a couple reasons. The first one is, don't give me stats about other teams and talk about how it will correlate to a player we've never seen before in Pat Mahomes. Because I can tell you a whole bunch of stats about people that grew up in Compton and what was the likelihood that they would go to Columbia. Probably zilch, but look at you in this fine suit on this fine studio desk, sitting next to this fine young gentleman myself. So let me tell you about a whole bunch of other stats about things that didn't happen, but when you talk about special individuals like Pat Mahomes, those previous stats are irrelevant. But the other thing, Lavar made a great point. Things didn't go right for the Chiefs last time, Marcellus. There you go. Pat Mahomes got hurt in the middle of the season. The Chiefs, it's not like their record was phenomenal, still came back. Okay, now you're talking about the Super Bowl. It was not looking good. I was there. I didn't have great seats, but I was there. It was not looking good.
You weren't working at Fox yet.
No, I wasn't. They wouldn't treat me right where I was. They wouldn't treat me right.
Oh, wow.
Okay, but it was not going good. All of a sudden, the Chiefs still found a way to win. So to Lavar's point, if you want to say the Chiefs stole one, if you even want to say this first one for the Chiefs, they had to work hard for. Now, this second one, it might even come a little easier. I got to disagree with you, Marcellus. And definitely don't speak no negativity about no previous teams and talk about how that's an indication on these Chiefs.
Can I go here, Nino? Let me get this one in.
Please
Only 2 of the last 12 Super Bowl winners.
I'm looking at the same Nuggets
even improved their win total.
I am.
And here we go again. You ain't looking at these Nuggets because these my notes right here. Legion of Boom. Y'all remember those days? I remember. Acho, was you still in college?
No. I was there.
You were there?
I was watching. I'm playing against them. I went in the Legion.
How? Here comes the dynasty. Legion of Boom. Russell Wilson. Running game.
But did they not go to the Super Bowl a year later?
Did they win it?
But is that a hangover?
Did they get 7?
Did they
get 7? Did they get 5?
Marcellus,
did they get 4?
so
did they get 3?
You're telling me that an interception because your head coach felt like throwing the ball instead of running the ball.
That's not a part of football
anymore. That's a hangover?
There he goes, the fantasy land.
But is that a hangover?
U-turn.
I agree with Pinky.
I'm not done. Hold on. I'm trying to walk y'all into this rabbit hole.
You need to run it.
How about the 2010 Green Bay Packers? Oh, they got Aaron Rodgers. That's a special man.
They won the next year.
Hold on. And what happened after that? got in a divisional game and got spanked by 17 by the Giants.
A hangover.
Oh, hold on.
Not tipsy.
Hold on.
We didn't say the Chiefs are going to be Super Bowl tipsy.
Yes.
We said a Super Bowl hangover.
Yes, because we are prefacing this hangover by saying that this team is talking about a dynasty. So it is a hangover in a relative scope. And then
You still got a point there.
Hey, let's go to the Green Bay Packers.
Mute Lavar's mic. Mute Libby. Mute Lavar's mic.
Hold on. I'm a result-based person. I'm sorry. I'm up here looking at empirical data. I don't give a damn what happened. The fact is it didn't happen. This is real facts. What happened in the mid-90s?
What happened?
Remember when the Green Bay Packers were out there?
I was still wearing diapers.
And Mike McCarthy.
I was wearing diapers.
Oh, that's scary.
And Mike Holmgren and those guys. I'm just giving you guys, because I'm a historian, all the